because I know what was happening, and then when they confirmed for Pirelli, and I was like, that's everything. It's like, you know, and with Steven, as you said, like, you know, he's transforming girls. For me, the first time I worked with him, he's like, I think you should go platinum, and he changed my look completely, and everyone was like, oh my God, you look amazing, who did it? And I was like, who else could do it? The person who has the, you know, this vision, the eye, it's only Steven.
And how did you each come up with the character that you were going to be that day? Because that was the other thing that I thought was fascinating, that Jimmy was saying that it was Steven and you guys, you walked in and you were the character that you walked in as. So how did you each decide how that was going to be?
Steven has a funny, innate way of knowing what a girl should be.
Mm-hmm.
He just does. Every time I've done a shoot with Steven, he just knows. You walk in the door, he takes one sort of quick look. And there's also the team as well, between Pat McGrath and Guido and Corinne as well. Steven is a great collaborator, you know. I mean, as you said in the video, he could be the best makeup artist and hairdresser in the world also. Steven knows fashion inside and out. So I think for my look specifically, you know, as I was sort of moaning as Guido is gluing in all this massive mound of sort of Rapunzel red hair, you just see the transformation taking place, and it's something that's very uniquely to you already. I mean, my photo's sort of a very burlesque, Tempest Storm-esque woman, and in a former life, I definitely could have been that girl. Yeah.
It's before you know that it's you.
Yeah.
You know, it's created for you because he saw it in you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm very much this woman quite often with Steven, with this look, with, you know, the 60s inspired, and in this case, you know, the dominatrix or what have you. But he knows, he sees something
and
in
so
you.
Is that something he brings? Does he bring that out in you? Yeah.
I think you know, the final key to the puzzle is your own contribution there in the end, but a lot of it is they just have, you know, it's a vision.
Yes.
And then you add in the end to really bring it all together.
I think what's interesting to know also is that he had no idea coming into each day what character he was going to create for each girl.
Yeah.
So it's completely a collaboration between him and Corinne and the team. And really he chose each one of these women to photograph because he felt that they would be able to contribute to the pictures themselves and that they would help to create the characters. And Steven loves models and loves these specific models because they add so much to the picture themselves.
Yeah.
I think that's the constant. If you said that, is there a theme? And he loves women.
Yeah.
But he loves women who really own.
He likes women who own their sexuality,
who own their power, and know that you guys all you brought so much to the picture, and you own it. You're all so different. Everyone in this calendar, you look at this video and you think, wow, how different is everyone? There's not like a norm, a stereotypical fashion norm that Steven gravitates to. He likes different women, and what attracts him to those women is probably this poetry in your personality, and the fact that you really you own your power, you own your beauty, and so as much as you're giving to Steven, there's a reason he's chosen.
I don't think any one of us have ever felt more beautiful when we work with Steven. There's just something so key to the way he shoots a model.
Yeah.
And we've all worked with a lot of fashion photographers they're all amazing, you know, but there's something about Steven's sensibility and the sensitivity he has when he's shooting you that you feel like you're the only woman in front of him at that point. He just always makes you feel so unique, beautiful, but it's not in a
creation.
It's not in a sense. There's something so different. It's so heartfelt. Yeah.
And did you each? I remember when I shot with him that each shoot was so carefully organised, and he would have music that sort of went with, and so from the moment I walked in, I could become whatever it was that he had seen, that there was this sort of moment of channeling something. So we shot the Opium Campaign, and he played nothing but Marlene Dietrich records for 2 days, and so it became this sort of smoky, atmospheric,
suddenly not myself. He plays with a part of you that
don't even know that exists.
Yes.
And so he creates this massive women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He conjures up it
Like
all, you know.
last minute thing. It's
He's-
unbelievable.
He's an evoker.
In this particular calendar, you look at these pictures and you think that in a way you've all become these superheroes. Right? Did you feel it? It feels so powerful
The
to
first
me.
thing
that you,
I thought when I saw my outfit was Catwoman, and that was like what I really mentally went for in my picture. And I think that, you know, and then once I saw the chair that I was sitting on, I was like, okay, I'm the Superwoman in the lair. And it's funny because when you walk on set, you realize why Steven Meisel is Steven Meisel, because he's just so good at what he does. It doesn't need to be really over the top and in your face on set. He's very calm, and
Well, I think he has
my
the confidence to.
experience,
I'm so sorry I interrupted you, but he has the confidence to let you get on with it. And
and you meet a new part of yourself, and that you already know it's there. And
Yeah.
he sees, and he has that crazy eyes. It's magical. Once you see the picture, he would just turn the music up and just
He gets you in character. So
it's
yeah,
the
he tries.
character.
He does.